Okay. So with our idea that we got for the center and the college, the only issue that we're going to run into is it is spring quarter, so we got people graduating. So we would need to focus on talking to younger groups, so the sophomores, the juniors, and all that. I think because the seniors aren't going to be able to really help us much, So
and that's where the clubs come in. Is those clubs are trying to get more people, and if they keep on those programs within their club, it might keep going.
No, I think that's a great idea, and that's just something we're gonna have to really. I think that's gonna be one of our biggest struggles is we got to iron out who we need to target and make sure we target them and not one of the smaller groups.
Right. So if we're doing cooking, get one of the cooking teachers involved, or if we're doing music, get one of the music teachers involved. So they keep it on. Maybe they make it a class project.
Right. And then plus they can probably help promote it a little bit more.
We should have department heads, not just professors.
Department heads. We should do advisors too.
After discussing different options with the group, we actually decided to go with the Stan Bassett Youth Center and help out the kids there by doing some events and being involved with them. The Stan Bassett Youth Center promotes the growth of youth through a wide range of group and individual activities, with recreational, technological, and cultural activities. The Youth Center is free and it is open from 3 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's for kids ages 3rd grade to 8th grade. They also can go on trips and tours throughout the year. Our group emailed David Hearn where we wanted to set up a meeting with him. He is the youth program coordinator of the center. We set up a meeting and we told him our ideas along with setting up dates for our events. David showed us around the center where he first showed us the big open room that they mainly use. It has a pool table, ping pong table, foosball table, and many different other activities. They also have a room for homework where the kids can go after school and focus on that. They also have a kitchen and a computer lab. Along with that, they have different rooms of storage where they store all their stuff that they use for all their activities.
We lost half of our group today. And so now, instead of a group of 5, we are a group of 3.
Hi, Kayla.
So that is now a new hardship that we're going to have to deal with. So regathering and whatnot is going to be a blast. So now we are in the process of adapting.
Well, right now we have 3 pretty good events. So, and we're getting connections. So one, we're making a connection with a chef. He wants to come in and do it again next year. We're making the connection with AK Sci and getting the people that are going to be in that club next year, they can go to Stan Bassett next year and do an event.
And that's something we weren't even planning on doing. We were planning on just doing more of the event, not doing a lot of the continuation stuff, but that seems like a solid thing now than it was.
Yeah, and if we keep, but that's kind of our goal is to make sure that this continues on.
Yeah, exactly. I also think though, what's going to help that too is not telling them, hey, you need to do an event every single week, because people don't have the time to do that.
So we've currently been waiting on David, hearing back from him on when we can do the events. We've emailed the Nutrition Club, we've emailed Happiness Club and Robotics Club, hoping that they will do an event with us. Looks like we're going to be starting an event next week with flag football where Kayla, Ryan, and I will be putting on the event. And then on May 11th, we'll be having Alpha Kappa Psi actually put on field day for them. So we have a few events already planned out, and we're just trying to wait back from David to see and get the approval, and that's how everything's going.
So due to some time constraints that we have going on, we're planning on now just doing 2, maybe 3 events, both hosted by clubs that we have. So we have the Marketing Association and Alpha Kappa Psi, and they're going to host 2 individual events, and we're going to hopefully establish a connection to continue this once we leave.
We're putting together flag football and we're just waiting for the kids to get here.
Katie and I are out here kind of watching the sidelines, being the referees. We have about 10 kids playing with Ryan right now, some sitting on the sidelines. We got some arts and crafts going on and what are they doing?
They are playing flag football.
Yeah, so there's about 30 kids here today, and we're just kind of checking out the center and having some fun with them.
Ryan, what happened? I thought you were playing.
I got kicked from the team because I wasn't doing good enough.
So while some of the kids were playing flag football, we also had some activities inside. We had 2 volunteers from Alpha Kappa Psi's Club come along, and they played pool with the kids, along with doing some crafts and talking with the kids. While Ryan was playing flag football, we interviewed some volunteers.
How long have you been volunteering?
I've been volunteering about 2.5 years here now. I worked with like AmeriCorps, also like a volunteer program. But before I was working here, I was volunteering for
Okay.
the kids, because like you can come in on a bad day, on a good day or whatever, and they can just like flip your day upside down, and then the smiles, the hugs, the hey, let's do this, let's do that, you know. So the big part was the kids.
Kids come in or?
Yeah, if their parents have signed them up, and then we give them punch cards. They're in our system, so we have all their emergency contacts and everything. But yeah, any kid from 3rd grade.
And we have.
It changes per quarter because we do a lot of like internships with the school, you know. So right now we have 4 plus 3 staff members. And you're like 30 to 40, about, sometimes less, sometimes like 15.
And do they all usually come from school?
Yeah,
or?
they come straight from school. We have like a couple like our homeschool that get dropped off. They get dropped off a little early.
Here.
I'm the recreational leader here. And basically I just like help plan and implement activities for the kids. I lead an art therapy group. I lead boys and girls group. I do a bunch of like behind the scenes stuff as well. So stuff that's not out for the kids. So I kind of am all over the place when I'm here.
Okay.
We basically just talk about different topics. Like this week we're doing like self-esteem and confidence and like doing activities related to it. Other ones are like relationships and like how to like treat people in relationships, because at this age they kind of need that influence, kind of things like that. And there's games, there's snacks. It's pretty chill, so they like it. My favorite thing is I guess just the amount of kids that come, and a lot of these kids like need the extra like adult, like a positive image adult. So being able to like be that for the kids and like someone they can come to is like super important. I just love it, and I love like the connection you get with them.
I'm Katie May, and I came here as just experiencing what this was about, and that it's kind of brought me back to when I was younger. I would go for 5 hours plus a day to something like this when I was younger, so being able to see those kids and interact kind of gave me a sense of remembrance of kind of how fun it was to interact with your friends that you would see on the street, or your neighbors perhaps, or people that you went to school with. It's really cool for me to kind of talk to a bunch of different ages, because it does range in different ages, and it's really cool to kind of see what everything they have to offer here, and I'd really like to see it grow and have the community have more of an aspect onto it.
It's really good. I think that it has like a really good open feel to it, and it's definitely has enough like assets to provide for the kids within the community.
So we are currently here at the Stan Bassett Youth Center, and it is raining outside, and it's cold, and we're going to have our field day with AK Psi, but right now we're trying to figure out different ways of activities that we can do for them when they get here. And so since it's kind of nice outside right now, we're going to try and play some Foursquare and maybe tetherball, and then they have different stations around that they're going to play some tournaments. What are you doing?
We're painting frames for Mother's Day.
Ryan, what are you doing?
We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Chilling.
You're just pushing it over.
So with the weather being really crappy outside, we ended up not doing any kickball or any field day activities. We had a few volunteers from AK Psi come, and they helped put on tournaments with foosball, air hockey. We had some pool going on, and then we had some kids actually outside before the rain happened, and they were playing bump and foursquare and tetherball. It was a great turnout. We had a lot of kids. We ended up playing Jeopardy with them, and probably about 30 kids today. We're hoping to have another activity soon, Minute to Win It with them on the 25th. Along with that, we actually got AK Psi people signed up where they're going to be getting some volunteer forms done to where they can volunteer there continuously next year. So.
They were crazy, but they really enjoyed it. We played like pulling the tissues out of the box, how fast you could do that, and blowing cups off the table with straws. So it was fun.
My name is Eric Lawton. I'm here at Stan Bassett Youth Center. It's a Thursday, and it's been an awesome experience so far. We had the kids play Minute to Win It. They had an awesome time. They were all really excited to have something new. And basically my experience here has been awesome. They have great volunteers. David, the owner, he's a really good guy. He really knows how to participate with the youth one-on-one, as well as organize and manage this facility as a whole. This next year, I'm with the Alpha Kappa Psi, which is with the College of Business. We're going to be encouraging our members to come here quite often to get our service hours out of the way, and also just provide for the community here with the kids of Ellensburg, and so we can really just get our foot in the door. And all around together, it's just been an awesome experience. I love giving back to these kids. I love giving back to this town, and I look forward to coming back here again.
Overall, I think our events were a success with the Stan Bassett Youth Center. I think that there were some issues involved, however, that communication with the youth center was a little bit hard to maintain. They weren't getting back to us very quickly, and so that caused some of our events to either be canceled or altered. So overall though, I think that doing one event a quarter would be perfect, and I think there is some there's availability for longevity here as far as a continual year-round event goes. So overall, I would say that our events were successful.
It was an experience working with the kids, trying to figure out what they want to do. Some of our events worked really well, and some of them didn't work very well. The project that we did today was very interesting with Minute to Win It. The kids were all over the place. When last week when we were trying to do stuff with them, it was kind of hard. And so we ended up getting Alpha Kappa Psi to come and actually be a part of it, and now some of them are actually volunteering there on their own time. So I actually enjoyed this project.
It was definitely something new for me. I don't usually work with kids, but it was fun to, you know, learn and see about what they like to do. I thought the Minute to Win It game was probably the best day. The field day was also really good. We had some problems with weather and stuff, so we couldn't do like a really big field day like we planned on it, but we still tried to make something up, you know, and like play games with the kids with air hockey and, you know, foosball and stuff like that, and had a competition. So yeah.